Welcome and happy Tuesday. I hope you are all doing lovely. I'm feeling grateful, very grateful. There's a few things that are happening where the turnout could have went left and it went right, and I'm just grateful for that and recognizing what a difference this existence would be right now had things gone another way. And I'm pulling manifesting. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Great fortune is coming soon. Feeling in gratitude is likely to bring fortune or better outcomes for you. Recognizing, even if they're little small wins, or what someone else would deem a small win, but to you it's everything, because had things, like I said, going another direction, you just would be experiencing a different day. It could even just be, that it would only affect this day, but you wanted your day to feel on a higher vibration. You wanted to be able to live a day of relief from a pressure. You wanted to live a day where you could be not worrying about a situation, as opposed to if something happened, you would have to put your energies towards solving it, overcoming that challenge. So you're grateful that you don't have to do that, and that you can put that time into something like, usually when you feel like that too, it's like, okay, phew, I don't have to worry about that now. And then you just like kind of want to treat yourself or treat someone else, or you want to put more energy into something that would just make life a little bit sweeter, And that's not just being grateful, that's actually acting grateful. Like you're saying it, you're recognizing the gratitude, but then you act on it. And that even, it just like puts more good stuff into the air. It puts more good stuff into the air. Okay, so I don't even know which direction to go with these cards yet, but I'm just going to go with the flow. Loss. Oh my. A major phase in your life is ending. Embrace newness. Let go of what was let go of what was, so you can focus your energy on what is. Is that a word? It's so faded out. What is ahead of you? Okay, so yes, not focusing on what is behind you, but focusing on what lays before you, or what needs to be done, what still can be affected by your energy, because you can't do anything about what's already done or what's behind you, what happened in the past. You can only affect the future and the present. So beautiful. I'll get a card on each one of these. Just want to start out with a row here. Oh, and silence. Moving in silence while you continue to build. Silence is the best way to increase your personal power. So some advice here to not share all of your plans and all of your good tidings with everyone. Okay, easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. So taking your time. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more. I'll just take these in the upright, please. The manifesting. Let's get one for manifesting. Thank you. Can't beat that. Successful. And it says rich, and he's got lots of money. I don't know. I'll try to enlarge this part so you can see the card. Rich seeks validation through fame and feels unstable. Well, it's not very successful. And this is a number 36, which is a 9. The spotlight is ephemeral. I think it should say ethereal or ephemeral. I don't know. And brings only momentary joy. Okay, material abundance leads to spiritual scarcity. Okay, so I guess the illusion of success, having a lot of money. So maybe this manifestation or manifesting riches and losing sight of what's important and saying, well, nothing else matters but gaining the finances. So I won't focus on my love life. I won't focus on my family. I won't focus on being a good, just person. I'm just focusing on whatever quick route I can get to the bag. That's what I'm taking with that. But then we have loss. Okay, maybe that's a result of losing sight of what's important. Bang, wow. I don't even know if I can show this. Warning. Firing a warning shot is a sign of authority and control. Skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. I think this warning is saying if you do that, you could, if you skip steps to gain an advantage, to reach those riches, that you could risk, your warning is that you'll risk losing it or losing someone. Okay. Now silence. Why silence? Distraction. So for someone, these may be separate messages for different people. For someone, moving silently, not revealing all of your plans is important because you may be distracted if you do reveal what you are planning to do. I'm taking this as in people may not purposely throw up distractions, but knowing that you are on track to do something, it's like maybe human nature of some people would be to dissuade you without even really consciously knowing it. Like, for instance, if you always have to go to practice and your friends, you're young. I'm picturing a younger person and you really want to be a famous celloist and you go to cello more than most people do because you love it. You could play the cello all day and night. Well, friends don't understand that kind of vigor. So they may, like, without realizing it, have a secret. I won't say secret because that means they realize it. They may be intuitively dissuading you. Like normally they don't care that you don't go to the movies on Friday. Normally they don't care that you miss gaming night, but all of a sudden it's like they're making a big deal out of saying if you don't do things with me, then maybe you're imbalanced. Maybe you are like something's wrong with you mentally, psychologically. Like if you don't do more things with your friends, then that means that you're not living a balanced life. That's what I'm getting from this example. This could be your situation. It may not be the cello. It could be something else that you love to do. And it is going to be successful for you. And you're being pulled to pour all your energy in it. Not year after year, for the rest of your life. But for some reason right now, Spirit is saying it's the time to focus and hone in on your craft. You need to do that and not be distracted. You don't even have to explain what you're feeling and why you're driven with the silence. Easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention. Let me get one on that. These are separate messages. Easy does it. I get 2. I get 3. No. Thank you. That's more like it. Ooh, promotion channel forward. And you see his fingers like step by step. You're going to get there. Random thoughts and signs of progress guide your upward journey. Numbers appearing frequently signal your steady progress. This reminds me too, or this makes me think of you being lockstep with spirit, synchronicities, you knowing along the way you're getting signs and clues that you're right on path, you're right where you need to be. You don't have to worry that you're not moving as fast, or that, let's say most people doing whatever you're doing, they're younger. Oh my gosh, I'm older. Maybe it's too late for me. No. Spirit's saying you maybe are supposed to be the first 70-year-old to ever do this in history. You ever think about that? That something's more in, something major is in store for you. So that's why you're the odd woman out or the odd man out. You're supposed to be an anomaly. You're supposed to be doing something at a later stage. I'm just using later as an example, but you see what I mean. Beautiful. Okay, on this manifesting, riches over everything. I'll get a card for that. Couldn't wait to come out. Got two. Okay. Wisdom and take the high road. So with wisdom, it says you've been here before and you know what to do. Yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. And take the high road seems to be the choice they're asking you to make. You're at an impasse with a relationship or situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. So using wisdom and taking the highest course of action, or most positive course of action, something for the greater good, or something that is your moral compass, something that is your, if you have a choice to go against what your intuition, your gut, your heart tells you is the right thing to do, and it is to build your bank account, reach a certain level of success. Spirit saying that's a test. You're not supposed to do whatever by any means necessary to get to the bag. The test is, will you turn the bag down if it means selling your soul? That's what this message is boiling down to. So it's a test to see if you will pass or fail it. And next with the loss and the warning shot. Okay. Connect to intuition. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in the situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. So this is a warning. The warnings were perhaps the repeats of the past where you kept doing the same thing. You learned your lesson, or a lesson was you got hurt. You maybe didn't learn the lesson. You did the same thing. So now you're going to suffer a loss to really try to shake you up and make you see you're not getting the subtle hints. This is the wrong way to go. That's what I'm getting from there. To help you connect to your intuition, because obviously you're disconnected from spirit, from your intuition, if you keep doing the same thing over and over, and it is not the high road. So maybe those first two are connected. And the silence for the distractions may be an issue for you from outside energies, let's say. It could be people or influences or seduction, or I don't know. Obligation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. So spirit is saying this distraction could get in the way of your abundance by your typical need to appease others. Maybe even, like I said, with an explanation of why you're so dedicated, or why you feel this is your path, why you are committed to being a celloist, why you are putting so much energy into it right now. So you are not obligated to others. You are only obligated to yourself. And now easy does it because you're moving forward. Even though you may not see it, go easy on yourself. And don't persuade yourself it's not meant for you because you're older or because you're not seeing progress yet. That's another way of looking at this. We have one for this collective. Release attachments. Let's see. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. So someone is brushing themselves, so you may feel like, well, I'm not getting in my way. I'm moving forward. I'm putting my energy into something, but you have a belief as you're moving forward that's still holding you back. No matter how, it's not really as the quantity of what you're doing. It's the belief you can do one thing toward your goal and really believe that it's going to happen, and that would be more impactful than if you do 20 of that same thing. But every time you produce, let's think a record, a song you write, whatever. Every one you do, you're really thinking in the back of your mind, subconsciously, the energy you're putting into it is, it's not going to succeed because I haven't yet. Once you do that, you're kind of blocking your abundance or your manifestation. So that's why you can see a lot of one-hit wonders. I'm just thinking of music. You see a song that might take off and you're like, whoa, what happened to the rest of the song? There may have been things going on in life where the energy behind the song, the throat chakra, the writing, the words, whatever part of the song, it may not have been the same energy behind it. So and last, I just want to get one tarot card for each message, just as an example of or confirmation of the message. I'll put like a button on it, zip it up. Okay, so for manifesting wisdom, oh yeah, manifesting the successful riches over wisdom situation where you're encouraged to use your wisdom and take the high road. Let's see. Oh, perfect message. Perfect card. 5 of Swords. Winning at all cost. Spirit said, no, that's not the way to do it. It's not about winning at all costs. No matter who you step on, no matter who you bully, no matter what the cost. No, absolutely not. And with the loss and the warning, what's that? Which card would you want to represent? The loss, the warning. The Knight of Swords. Charging at something. Let me see the loss. The warning that you might lose something if you charge after something. The Knight of Swords can be, I like it. I usually take it in the positive form. It's in going after you want, speaking your truth, with vigor, like passionately. I see him full of passion and drive, just like honing in and focused and going straight for it. But with this, I'm feeling like they're saying on a negative side of it, going after something despite everyone, kind of like, yeah, it's a swords party. I was going to say kind of like the 5 of Swords. These two, this is a group. This is connected. This part of these two sets are connected. So with the 5 of Swords, going after it, not only despite everyone else or no matter the cost, but charging, like going in it, like all in, no doubt in your mind, throwing caution to the wind, literally. Spirit saying that's going to cause a major loss. just so that you can know that lives do matter, others do matter, and you can't forget your heart and your wisdom for financial gain. And next, with the silence or the over the distractions, what can we get for that? Seven of Pentacles, an investment of energy. Yes, you're investing, like I said, your energy, your time even. No matter what anyone else says, you have to sow your seeds. So do that and be dedicated. Seven of Pentacles is also dedication and patience as well. So, okay. And then Easy Does It promotion channel. You may not know it now. Baby, I'm a star. That is coming to me. Okay. Somebody out there, you may not know it now. Let's get a card for that. What's this? 10 of Pentacles. I was hoping the star card would come out, but I'll take this. I said too, and I should have said it at the time when what I did say was, did you ever hear of the one hit wonder, where the magic, the energy, the belief, everything went into that song, but then you didn't hear anything, or if you heard something from the singer or the songs that were written for the singer, it may not have been the throat chakra, it could have been the lyrics as well, but something just never was magically it, like that other, one hit that maybe was, I was going to say that one hit, though, they lived off of it for the rest of their lives, even if they couldn't find another hit. And here's the 10 of Pentacles. I'm seeing that as in generational wealth, something that you'll be able to live off if you do have one Harry Potter book, or if you do have one song, if you do have one, when I say Harry Potter book, of course I don't mean like her book, I mean that kind of fame, is something that is lasting though. You don't, wow, this is beautiful. What a nice reading. It feels good. Even the parts with the lessons with the Knight of Swords here and the loss is still a cautionary tale. You don't have to go down that road if this is your message. It's a warning. So it's a confirmation of something you already know. With that, I will join you for another reading.